CARTITUDE-1 is a study evaluating BCMA targeting CAR-T-cell therapy in myeloma. This is actually the study that led to approval of this product for relapsed refractory myeloma. And what we are presenting is the update or the final update of this particular study. The patients who were eligible for this study had very advanced myeloma, 3 or more lines of treatment with exposure to proteasome inhibitor, immunomodulator, and anti-CD38 antibody. And they should have had resistant or relapse on the last line of therapy. The patient characteristics of this patient were very unique. They were very advanced on an average of 6 lines of therapy. 88% patients had triple class refractory disease with 1/3 of the patient having high risk multiple myeloma. So very high risk relapsed refractory patients. So I think the main significant finding so far is the long PFS that we have observed, and that long PFS is even more impressive in patients who are MRD negative for 12 months, where, as I said, median PFS is 75% at 3 years. So the main implication is that this becomes a very important, almost standard of care treatment for patients with advanced multiple myeloma. Currently, the approval of this product is as beyond the 4th line. However, there is also data presented at recent ASCO meeting, CARTITUDE-4, and just recently published, which shows that compared to standard of care, when we utilize this in an earlier stage of the disease, in anywhere between 1st to 3rd line, more closer to 1st line, you also see very deep and durable response, significantly better than the standard of care currently. So implication of this study with that data says that we would begin to or prefer to use this CAR-T-cell earlier in the treatment of myeloma patients. With the longer follow-up in this study, no new major toxicity signals have been observed. There's no new neuropathy. That's a good news. That patient live longer, but no added toxicity. There are second primary malignancies observed, which is where we closely follow. This is older patient population. There were cases, 10 patients overall had some hematologic malignancy issues, but nothing major is observed that is out of line so far. So the treatment is very effective, toxicity well managed, and we now all plan to use it as early as we are allowed to use.